Hey, what's up guys? It's Wren and I hope you've all been well. Now, I've kind of had to throw together this script really quickly this morning because I actually had my new laptop come in earlier, like way before I thought I would, like 3 or 4 days before I thought I would. Super excited to get it open, and let me get it on screen real quick. There we go, that's in the shot. Now, before I open this package, I need to explain why I'm getting another laptop. For those of you who don't know, I've been daily driving an IdeaPad Gaming 3 since about August of last year. It's a pretty decent laptop spec-wise for the price I paid, and I got it during the Ryzen shortage last summer, so I was very, very happy with it. It's got a 4600H, 1650 Ti, 16 gigs of RAM, and a 120Hz display. I ended up only paying about $830 for it when all was said and done. But there's something that I didn't factor into my purchase last year, and that's build quality. Now, the IdeaPad 3 Gaming doesn't have anything wrong with it in particular. I mean, you know, it's weighted to where you can open it with one finger with the hinge, the keyboard has very little depth flex, and the cooling solution is really great for the lower TDP parts that this laptop has. But the problem is that at the end of the day, it's a device that I'm just not confident I'm gonna get 5 or 6 years out of. Now, I hear you saying, 5 or 6 years, is she crazy? And like, yeah, maybe, but not for that reason. I think it's super reasonable to expect to get at least 5 years out of a computer that you're spending $1,000 on. And sure, I'm an enthusiast, but I like to put a decent amount of money into something and then just sit on it for like 4, 5, 6 years so I can get the most out of it. I mean, my main desktop at home that I have hooked up to a 1440p display, mind you, is an i7 4790 hooked up with like a 1650 and 16 gigs of RAM. It works great for me and I'm super happy with it. When I bought this, I was like, okay, this is going to be a big investment, and it's like I just kind of had to sit down and say to myself, yeah, it hurts to bite a $150 loss, you know, like getting this laptop and selling the old one, but, you know, that's way better than the situation I could end up in, which is, you know, having no laptop and being $830 in the hole. So, yeah, that's about all I have to say. Let's get into this bad boy. Let me see. Come on. Always want to cut towards yourself so you have a good view of the plate. I'm just kidding. Let's get in here. Alright, awesome. And I believe this is going to be... Nope, it's not going to be opening from that way. Alright. And let me see, we got anything here? Yes, we do. Come on. Get that. Awesome. Get that. Awesome. And let me see, anything else? Yep, we've got this here. And we're good. Let's get this open. Okay. That's a pretty good packaging solution. Damn. Man, I wish my laptop came with that. But yeah, let's get this aside. Put this down over here. Put the actual laptop itself off to the side and see what we're actually getting with this used. Let me see. Alright, there's the power brick with still the original... Holy shit. Yeah, that still has the original plastic on it. And nice. Little power brick with it. Let me see, we got anything down here? Nope, that seems to be it. Awesome. So, now let me just be really careful, make sure that I'm packing up this box. I don't want to be too rough with it, you know, just, it really is going to affect the resale value if anything happens to this. Alright, anyway, all joking aside, let's actually get into this laptop and see what we've got here. Let me see. Alright, this should slide out right here. And wow, this is actually in... Yeah, this is in better condition than I thought it would be. I thought it was going to have a couple nicks and stuff along the side, but no, it's actually still got... let me see if I can show that. Bring this up to the camera. What you're looking at right there is still having the original plastic wrap on with that hinge there. Oh god, I hope there's not something horribly wrong with this. Damn. Okay, that's pretty awesome. Looks like, yeah, this main deck has not seen much use at all. I don't see any scratches on here. Let's look at the back and see what we've got going on there. Yeah, we also don't have any scratches here. This machine is pretty much mint, and I absolutely love that, because I'm kind of an OCD freak about making sure that my laptops are taken care of and that there's nothing wrong with them. Anyway, let me just tell you really quick what I got for the $850 I paid for this laptop. We've got a Ryzen 7 4800H, which is going to be a really nice boost over my 6-core 4600H when it comes to video editing, stuff like that. We've got a GTX 1660 Ti, which I'm going to absolutely love. We've got a 512GB boot drive, which is great. We've got 16 gigs of RAM of GDDR4 3200, same as the old system. But there is something that just absolutely makes this purchase worth it for me. This display is an IPS 1080p, which is like, yeah, sure, that's normal, but it's 144 hertz. It has 100% sRGB coverage. It has a 370 nit peak brightness, and it has a display response time gray to gray of like 4 milliseconds, which is one of the fastest laptop displays that reviewers had measured, like, period, when it came out in 2020. And it is still really damn good today in 2021. But yeah, the laptop that I'm coming from, let me see if I can bring this over here really quick, bring it to the Windows desktop to show you. Put that down. All right. The machine that I am coming from, let me move this bad boy out of the way. Yeah. The machine that I'm coming from, you know, IdeaPad Gaming 3, it's got a 1080p 120Hz screen, but it is like 54% sRGB and a peak brightness of 262 nits, I think. And it's got a slow response time, it ghosts a bit, and it's just, it's okay, but I really would like to get a better display. Alright, so I'm going to take a break really quick and cut away, but I'm going to get, you know, both of these laptops set up, turned on, and see if I can clone my Windows drive over to the new one. That would be really nice. Alright guys, I'm back, and let's get this machine turned on.
Master bedroom door.
Here we go. Backlight's coming on. Wipe the screen off real quick. Oh wow, yeah, that is a noticeable difference. Now let me see. Oh yeah, it's just a fresh blank install of Windows, comes with the McAfee cancer and everything. Wait, this is actually factory. This is like factory what comes on them, except for the Legion wallpaper. You know, I really do think this machine hasn't been used. Alright, so as you can see, I've got the two laptops side by side. Now, it is not extremely apparent over camera, but in person, there really, really is a noticeable difference. Let me see if I can make it more apparent at half brightness. Okay, there's half brightness on this, and that's half brightness on this. I mean, honestly, I can tell a difference even on camera of just, you know, like, the whites are whiter, the blacks are blacker, the blues, I don't know, the blurple that Discord uses on the homepage looks more blurple, I don't know. It's like, colors are just richer on this screen than that screen by a bit. Let me see, oh, that's volume. And let's get this one back up. Alright, good stuff. Now I'm going to be doing a little bit of comparing of like the ports between these laptops so that you can see just how much of an I/O and connectivity difference there is between the two. So let me take this one, move it to the side really quick. Alright, let me get this in frame. So, on the Legion 5 you get one USB and a headphone jack on the left. You get two USB Type A's, one USB Type C. Let me get this down to where it actually can be seen a little bit better. You get two USB Type A's, one Type C, Ethernet, HDMI, power in, and a Kensington lock. And on the right side, you get one more USB and your headphone and power indicators. Now I'll put this one over to the side. On the IdeaPad 3, you get Ethernet, HDMI, USB, USB Type C, charger, headphone jack, and on the right you get one USB Type A. Now, it's not terrible on the IdeaPad, but only having 2 Type A ports really hurts when you're trying to do any kind of productivity stuff, because realistically, you're able to connect a mouse, a flash drive. You get the point. It's like, I basically use my my Dell ultrawide display as like as a dock for my laptop. I'll plug it in, and then I'll plug my mic, my color calibrator if I'm using that, you know, my keyboard, my mouse, all that kind of stuff into there. But with this, I'm gonna have to worry about that a little bit less. Alright, now it's time to take these devices apart so that I can actually make this my daily driver. I've already got the screws out on the IdeaPad, but let's get to work on this one. Okay.
6.5 hours later.
Alright, I have some good news. We managed to take care of the screw situation. The bad news, you do not know what hell I have gone through to do this. So basically, one screw was just stuck for no reason. I did my best. I used several different screwdrivers, I think 8 in total I tried. They were the correct size, they were the correct bit. Obviously, I'm not a complete jackass. I did my best, but it would not budge. It stripped after a couple hours of trying with it. Even tried super glue. That did not work. Eventually, someone gave me the bright idea that if I drill into the screw, it will eventually break off the top of the head because the tops of the heads are very thin. Then I'll be able to just get it off. And so that's what I've done. Now, it has widened up a hole in the bottom of the laptop a little bit, but I don't think that's really any more or less noticeable than the other holes that were already here. So, I didn't like having to do that, but I did it. And, you know, sometimes you've got an $800 machine and you want to be able to actually frickin' use it and you have to do something stupid. Whatever. Let's get these clips off. Come on. On the side. See if we can fish this around this corner. Sarah Lee, do you want to go outside? One sec, guys. I'm gonna take a break really quick. Actually, I'll show you. Oh, just hello, Sarah Lee. Back to this. Let me get this all tightened up so we can go back to what we were doing. Okay, back to this crap. Okay, move this a little bit closer. I'm gonna actually extend the height of this a little bit so that you can see it. Okay, there we go. Now you can actually see what I'm doing here. Let's go around to the back. Oh, shoot. It was a little bit rougher than I would have liked. Okay, we've got most of this freed up. Let's go along to the other side. Keep working across this. Okay, we've got those tabs undone. Okay, good stuff. Now let's work our way around here. Okay, come on. Laptop, I believe in you. Believe in you and I believe in myself. Okay.
Day 2.
Alright guys, sorry about the rapidly deteriorating quality of this video, but I was able to clone over my Windows install in a lot of my games over to the new computer. So that's some good news. I've got all my Steam games here, my important applications, Audacity, everything like that. And I look forward to giving you guys a full review and comparison of these laptops in the coming days. Thank you all so much for your support. I hope you're doing well, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.